Oh, hey, we're back. And I decided to do something just a little different tonight. How y'all doing? So, as I was playing and doing my recordings for War Within, I realized I kind of got my characters into kind of a corner. So what happened was is that since I was streaming the playthrough here and I've got a character that's sitting at 78. I go to my main for recording and she's having a dickens of a time. Uh, the scaling system is a little bit snafu, and it happens every X pack, and she's having the devil of a time to get through anything. And the gear she had was not enough to get her through. I'm slowly getting her gear up and just kind of grinding her way up to 80 and then see what other kind of gear I can get to up her so I can continue with the filming of the playthrough of War Within. Oh, Rain, how's it going? So we're at this point where we did the main story. And the story doesn't really continue until you do the raid, which doesn't open until next week for those who have actual raid parties. And the looking for raid, which I honestly probably am not going to do. I'm going to try to do it with my guildies instead, um and get footage from that. The looking for raid isn't going to start until a couple of weeks after that. Now, new people to the game are kind of complaining about that. It's like, why don't they have the looking for raid open and then have the other stuff open? Because honestly, there was a time where they actually when they opened up one wing to regular raiders. The next week, when they opened up wing 2, then they'd have looking for raid wing 1. They're not doing it this time. They're making you wait longer. And honestly, I had to. I was trying to. Hi, Deathwing. You're cute. Why is he so chibi in this? I don't know why. He just looks so cute. He looks like baby. Anyway, so I don't know why they're doing it this time, and honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do looking for raid as much because hey, Jayla, how's it going? Glad to have y'all here. Uh, I don't know why they're doing it this way, and since uh, boy, I'm glad the weekend's almost here. At least I don't have to go to work anymore. Actually, I called out my first day that I was supposed to be in with migraine, and I was fighting one over the weekend. But it seems to have tempered down. And then I did go in today, and that was a waste of time. Got to earn my keep, but rather do it some other way. When that it's a thing. So when I was trying to get my main character up in levels, I decided to do looking for group. And my first group was another one of those let's race through it type people. Um I was the pickup. They didn't like how slow I was. And just before we were hitting the last boss, they kicked me out. So I said, look, okay, so let me do some research here. So if I did the follower version of the dungeons, I would still get the drops at the exact same drop rate as it would be if I was running it with all these other morons. So I decided to just do it that way, and I got up 3 levels on that. She's currently sitting at 76. Half her gear is replaced. Part of it was crafting, another part was doing world quests. I'll continue on from there. But right now, with my recording tune, we're at the point where we're not really getting much extra story wise. So I figure we're going, since this is a lore stream, we're going to do some freaking lore. You know what that means, kids. It's Wrath of the Lich King time. So like I said, I don't know why I'm back here. Stop that. While we were trying to do as much as we can for I am a goblin. I just haven't rolled one yet. Anyway, I could roll. I am a goblin. Thank you. Anyway, since we were racing through Burning Crusade all the way through, no holds barred, and we did as much as we could, we got up to level 78. Wrath of the Lich King starts at 70. So it shouldn't be too bad, at least starting out. We're going to play it exactly like Burning Crusade. We're going to do as much as we can until we can't do no more. And you know, whenever we hit that, then we're going to do Kata. But we're going to try to do as much story content as possible through Wrath of the Lich King. Now, this also ties in to our reading with the Rise of the Aspects and War of the Scaleborn, because we are going to be... Oh boy. Why do people buy stuff? Y'all suck. Did anyone buy anything? There we go. Or the cloth sold. Give me my money. I'm gonna need that for cold flying. That's expensive. Some of this. Nice. But yeah, we're gonna play it just as we did with Burning Crusade. You can see I'm like completely cleaned out here. We cleaned out the quest log. Still trying to sell off stuff that I worked on. Not that bad. Give me my damn money. We're getting near the end. I'll take care of auctioning tonight. I want my money. That's good. Alright. What do we got here? Heroes called Northrend. Let's go! Off to the Great White North! Okay. By order of His Royal Highness, King Varian Rin, all able-bodied citizens of the Alliance are to report to Recruitment Officer Blythe at Valiant's Keep in Borean Tundra. Valiant's expedition needs your help to keep the forces of the Scourge under control and safeguard civilized lands. I didn't think there were any really civilized lands in Northrend. What are you talking about, Varian? Yes, as we do Northrend, any and all Canadian accents will be done. Because I lived on the border and I can do so. So, practically Canadian. Just don't have the papers. Damn it. Anywho, yes, any and all Canadian things will be live and active. You have been warned. Make your way to the Stormwind docks and take the ship north to Valiant's Keep for the glory and the honor of the Alliance. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Alliance! Anyway. I will have to record the Horde side to this one because, I mean, we gotta deal with Garrosh. I remember this when I was running my elf through that. My blood elf that had to deal with Garrosh. Because that was his first assignment when he was brought over to Azeroth. Which, you know, Thrall had to do the great boneheaded thing about telling him about what he endured at the Lion's hands, and now Thrall's like, yeah, well, we need to kill the Alliance because, you know what? That's bullshit. It was bullshit, but it was Alliance that saved him, and he just turns a deaf ear to that. Apparently, Garrosh has to prove himself by how many things he can kill. Alright. I think the ship's over here. I could be wrong. That's for Kata.
Well met.
Yeah, this is it.
Safe travels.
Oh, then you have to wait. Look at that. She just pops your ass right over. Sweet. Alright. Let's begin. This is funny when you cut the line. This usually they start. Yeah, that is your average soldier, is a farmhand. Okay, at least they're putting him into, you know, civilian role. Good lord.
What can I do for you?
Expedition needs your help, mage. Do you?
Be careful.
Come to enlist, right? Normally I'd have you stand in line like the other recruits. Normally you'd be out of luck because the recruitment ledger's gone missing. But I can't process anyone until the new books get here. Fortunately for you, I've heard about you and what you did in Outland. To be honest, you're a cut above these poor saps. Lines aren't for you. Damn right. Go to the barracks and speak to General Arlos. I'll be more than happy to meet with someone of your caliber.
Go with honor, friend.
There goes one bitching here. What's the matter, mate? Think you're too good to stand in line with the rest of us? Bitch, did you hear what he said? Excuse you. Did you work in Outland? I'm a big damn hero. Mind yourself.
Need help?
Oh god, they're already gonna ship me off to Dalaran. Okay.
Or the Alliance?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. We're not taking any quests. They're gonna try to get us to move out. Hey, Dathomir. You get to see more of him later on.
What brings you here?
Are you taking me to Dalaran? Yeah. Not right now, Dathomir. It's fine. This is where they start changing up the layouts of some of the inns and stuff. Honestly, this is like an MC Escher painting, as far as I'm concerned. It's so weirdly set up. Look at this.
Hey there. See you around.
Hopefully we'll get that quest, but we'll be fine. I thought it was neat that they started changing around how things kind of sat, but I honestly think it's a freaking mess.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Nice statue of Varian. Oh good, Call to the Damned. Excellent. Oh, is this... Can I blow them up or something? Oh, I know, there's like a thing that... I don't know if there's something for me to, like, get right now. Limited editions. No, we gotta wait for the quest. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. It's gonna be one of those things where, like, every single quest is gonna be popping up. Because I'm so high level for this. So we're gonna do our best. Hi.
King's honor, friend.
We've been expecting your arrival. Welcome to Northrend. It's good to have you among us. We've all heard of your past deeds. As you know, King Rin is moving great armies into Northrend to meet those of Arthas. But armies are nothing without true heroes to inspire and lead them. I want you to be that hero for my men. Fight alongside them against the Scourge to lay siege to our strongholds. Report to Sergeant Hammermill outside the inner hold. Valiant's keep cannot fall. The future of our campaign depends on it.
Go with honor, friend.
So, I think Harbinger's this guy. Yeah. It's give the world, General. I'll have 2 regiments at your disposal in months' time. Counselor says our troops, General, consist mostly of villagers and peasants. Good men, but not quite rid of the prejudices and superstitions of their upbringing. They're not ready to fight alongside our more exotic allies. Exotic? Your offer will be carefully considered, Harbinger. In the meantime, we will make use of your delegation in an advisory role. Very well, General. Should you change your mind, my people will be more than willing to provide military service. What kind of group do you think you've got? Because, I mean, I only see, like, 4 soldiers. How is that not a book to read? It's gotta be a book to read around here. No? How is that not a book to read? Wow. Oh well. We have to come back in here anyway. I'll check some other areas. It's Hammerhill.
Here there.
Arthas thinks a few of his undead bugs are going to send us running back to the Eastern Kingdoms. He's got another thing coming. Okay, so here's some Nerubians that are under the control of the Lich King only because they are undead. Because he has the ability to control those. So
Watch, get her back.
that's what that's about. My Magni's beard. It looks like the heavy artillery's arriving. Damn right.
Hey, good.
Well, well, well. It's good to see Arthas bring out the big guns. Don't get me wrong. Our lads are doing the best they can. But someone of your renown fighting alongside them could really turn the tides for us. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out against these undead Nerubians. What do you say? You get out there and kill me some creepers. Show these boys how it's done.
Off with you.
Yeah, it should be easy peasy compared to what I actually did this back when.
Good day to you.
I've treated peasants, nobles, merchants, sons, and beggars. Allow me to share one piece of wisdom with you. We're all the same when staring death in the face. True.
See you around.
You there, please, I need your help. The soldier will succumb to the crypt fiend's venom unless we act immediately. Managed to slow down the poison, but without a suitable supply of antidote, I cannot counteract it. I was promised a new shipment of antivenom in the Stormbreaker's most recent trip from the south. Go inside its hold and search for a chest of first aid supplies. Hurry, mage, we can't afford to lose any more men unnecessarily.
See you later.
Go ahead and do that. isn't a downstairs room there. Oh, it is where we were. And that's where we'll find it. Awesome. So we find the cultists. React their shit. Well, hello. Let's see, seeing you here. And a venom. And then we find this rather horrible concoction. This altar bears all the markings of the cult of the damned. Fierce fanatics from the mainland have made it into Northrend. Might be prudent to notify the captain of the ship. Perhaps he is to be found above deck. So, talk to them. I think it was the gnome. Plug sales, a gnome, I think. Oh. Yep.
My, you're a tall one.
Cultists? Below deck? I'd have had my whole crew flogged. Listen, why don't we have Admiral Cavalry take care of this situation?
Be seeing you.
You need something?
We must notify General Arlos at once. I've known the captain for a long time, and believe me, he is one of the more careful ones. Who knows how many cultists have been smuggled into our settlements in Northrend and other ships. This could be disastrous.
Light bless you.
Okay, we already have to go back in. Check that out. Cultists? In my ship? It's more likely than you think. Sir?
Well met.
Thank you for your concern. We were made aware of the situation not too long ago. Counselor Talbot assures me that this was an isolated incident and not cause for military concern. Gives some narrowed side eye to the counselor. Our civilian authorities will make sure everyone involved is properly prosecuted. How come I don't believe this?
Be careful.
Because I probably shouldn't believe this. Yeah, you. Sus.
Greetings.
I see that you are very eager to help. You didn't come all this way to Northrend to stay holed up in this city. Just a task for you. Something that will take you far away from here. Sus. We've long sought to gain the favor of the Tuskar natives to Northrend. Recently, a young Tuskar came to us seeking help, something we couldn't offer at the time. Now that you're around, maybe you can lend him a hand. Look for Karuk near the Ripplash Strand southwest of here and see what you can do to help.
Light bless you.
Oh. You need something.
Warm wishes to you.
Dark forces are at work in this land. Keep your eyes open and your courage strong. Yeah, I know. We got the Lich King over here. And this is where Arthas fell. I mean, for fuck's sake. No kidding. You're a genius to know that there's some dark shit going on around here. Oh, frickin' amazing.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Not so fast there. I don't know about you, but I was hardly convinced by the general's words. They rung unsure, as if they were not his own. Really? Yeah, you think I survived? You know, let's see, how many years have passed? About 5, I think. I think about 5. 4 or 5 years have passed to this point. since you first started out in vanilla. So, I mean, yeah, I didn't survive this long just to think, oh yeah, everything's cool, everything's fine, thumbs up, let's go. Really? That's stupid. Alright, something's amiss here. All our efforts to collaborate have been blocked and delayed. It is time we took a more independent approach. If we're to learn more about the cultists inside the keep, perhaps we should investigate those outside. Intelligence reports a small group of them aiding the scourge north of here. See if they carry any clues. Alright. Oh, a new drink.
Favor the road traveled by few.
And yet you want me to look for some. It's gotta be where somebody's tread. Alright. Alright, so we've got cultists that have sneaked in. They're probably going to be trying to collude with the Nerubians. Why is that still there? Well, they've already done everything. Oh, is this where I can destroy it? Let me see.
That still be charging.
Where?
Need a target.
Oh, somebody else pulled. Whatever. Make my life difficult. Why is it still showing up? I think Questy has some issues.
That still be charging.
I think Questy's still having some issues. Joy. I've been having problems with the updates on that for some reason. Alright, let's just go.
You need something? Have a good one.
Antivenom, do you have it?
See you around.
I thank you. This man's recovery will be slow, but we won't lose him. What do you say? You found cultists inside the Starbreaker. We best notify someone and bring some evidence.
Have a good one.
That still be charging.
Who's you?
How are you? Safe travels.
Do, do, do. Also, you might remember this from when we were doing those radiant echoes. That was part of the pre-patch. When we had to fight the echoes in North Ren to take out the Arthas remembrance. It wasn't in this spot, it was up near Wormrust, but
I can't.
but we were also fighting these too, so.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Cold doesn't bother them anyway. Got it. Can't read it. The words obtained within are in a dark and incomprehensible language. Of course. You know, so they don't have to think of what's actually written on there or anything. Heaven forbid.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Nice job. Show the lads how it's done. Only good creeper's a dead creeper.
Off with you.
We're doing a good job of holding the front lines against these bugs. Some of these cheeky fiends, however, can fly over the aforementioned front lines and are really beating down our inner defenses. I've requisitioned reinforced fishing nets from our civilian ships. If we've got a good enough throwing arm, they'll help you knock the enemy out of the sky. Then their numbers, so our defenses can hold the keep.
Be good.
Blessings upon you. Good health, long life.
You're back.
Lioness
Don't be too surprised. Be discreet. We cannot look at this evidence in front of prying eyes. Who said I was going to?
Do not lose faith.
I'm afraid this is a matter I must delegate to one of my operatives. Someone who can work in secret. Keep the evidence with you and take it to Vindikar Yala inside the inn. Tell her I sent you and speak of this matter to no one else. We do not know who might be working for the cult.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Yeah. This is a shorter back and forth. Oop. I keep forgetting there's no stairs there. Going up the sideways stairs.
Good fortune.
Harbin. It's been a long day. Harbinger Vurin sent you.
Favor the road traveled by.
Speak
few.
quickly. What information do you have on the cult?
Remember the lessons of the past.
I've made it my business to learn as much as possible about the vile death cult, including their secret language. Vurin was right. The cult has mentioned disguised operatives in various locations in Valiant's Keep. The lower docks, the jail inside the inner hold, and in the inn's kitchen. Take this Oculus. Use it at those 3 locations. Anyone that has recently used the cult's necromancy will be enshrouded by a dark aura. Take care of the cultists before something nefarious happens. But we took care of nefarious.
Good health. Long life.
No, we already took care of nefarious. Oh, that's not what you mean. Okay. My bad. See, this is a good inn. You to get yourself something to drink. Some books. More books over there. I mean, come on. This is a perfect inn. It's like the back of a Barnes & Noble. I love it.
Light be with you.
Salty John Thorpe. Just another day working the kitchens. Sure gets dull after a while. Some food. I can disenchant that. Sell off a little bit.
For the Alliance. Well met.
I have a reason to believe you're involved in cultist activity.
Go with honor, friend.
Well, I suppose this is it then. I won't go down quietly.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Jail. Woo, nearly went in a drink there. Can't tell you how many times I thought that was the steps and I fell into the bay instead. Can't tell you how many times that happened. Many. Yes, yes it is. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. See, it's so much easier talking about lore in the older stuff because then you can kind of tie it together again. But as things develop in the new one, it's easy, then you can actually talk about it. But right now we covered the main story and now it's just the little side stories. It's like I could cover that in videos once I actually get to it. So let's go on to established stuff. This is the stuff that people aren't really playing right now, so. The jail. That way. Not him. Aha! Guard Michaels, the only one named! Of course it is.
What can I do for you?
My shift's almost over. Can't wait to catch them shut-eyed, know what I mean? How long have you worked for the Cult of the Damned?
See you later.
Finally, the charade is over. Arthas, give me strength! What's to call some Arthas?
That's still recharging.
Another one is in the docks. Whereabouts? Whee! Oh, that's right. He's like tucked away over here somewhere. Whoever calls on the Lich King is Arthas. That seems so weird. Yeah, he's over here.
Hey there.
Some of us get to avoid military duty. A good fisherman's always handy when even generals need to eat. What do you know about the Cult of the Damned?
See you later.
You don't know who you're messing with, mage. Death beckons. Okay. Calm down now. guard don't give a shit. Look at him. Look at this guy. They don't pay him to actually guard or anything. He just wanders around looking like a big guy. Nobody pays him to do his job, that's for sure. I don't know if that's the case, but you know. Big man can't do nothing. I'm beating up one of your fishermen. Da-da-dee-da-da-doo. I see nothing. Who's with this man's army? Oh, I got... Dang it! I got all the way up here and it's like the wrong spot. Alright, alright. I gotta go back to the... Okay, we got this. Whee! Sideways stairs. Decide this.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
You've done well. However, I can't shake the feeling that this is not the last we've seen of the death cultists. Darkness has a way of hiding even in plain sight. Really? Tell me more. Oh boy.
Remain
I got
vigilant.
extras. I got extras. First, pants. Want some Naru pants, lady? Chalcedonies, full stamina, amount of water, and crusty flatbread. Oh, good. What every adventurer wants. Oh, the crusty flatbread is so good. I wonder what Warcraft book has, cookbook has that recipe for that. Nothing else to turn in, just over here. Alright. Death from above and... Okay. But those are the flying nasty stuff that they were talking about. Whoop. What's wrong? Why did you steal? You know, I don't even need a net. Oh, do I have to use it with a net? There we go. I don't need no net. There. People are gonna steal my kills. You know, because they can't be bothered to use the mechanics. It ain't my fault. Look at that. Maybe you need to be a ranged DPS. Maybe that'll help better. Huh? Give Maybe you should use it sometime, hmm? Look at that. Bam! I'm a mage. Who needs a net? For being a mage. It's one of those fun things. I play a mage all the time, and then when I go and play some other type of class, I'm like, "Oh my god, I forgot it, and I missed this little thing here and that thing there."
What's on your mind?
Man,
Off with you.
we'll beat them if they come by land, and we'll beat them if they come by air. These motherless undead come by sea. We're gonna give them the beating of their lives.
Be good.
I like him. The Scourge are showing up a sign of letting up. It's those blasted sinkholes. They connect to tunnels all the way to Icecrown for all we know. Giant undead worms burrow under the ground to create them. There's something years of mining have taught me, is that without support beams, tunnels will cave in easily after explosions. Take these explosives and place them at the entrance to the sinkholes up on the ridge beyond the beach to the west. Come back after you've collapsed them. Yeah, this is just like what we did. Yeah, we're within with the magma brew kind of stuff. That very explosive beer. The same diff, only we're just using plain old explosives instead of, you know, very powerful beer. Closer this way. Get him away. That was... Ah, there's one. Just pack it in, right, Oche? Boom. It's probably what's helping them burrow. La da dee. Boom. What's it saying I didn't set one? Southern. I think that's a southern sinkhole. Oof. Huh. This one not count? Got that one. Which one are you not? I blew them both up. What's going on? Hmm. Okay. 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 I got it. There we go. Squish the bugs. Oh, it's... There you go, boys. You know you gotta love the lore.
How are you? Off with you.
Excellent work. Without you, Valiant's keep might not have held against the attackers. Thanks to your help, we'll live to fight another day. New hat.
Watch your back.
She seriously needs some hat. She seriously needs to get it right now, that's for sure. Boop. Ugly gear, but she's gotta be freezing in what she's in right now, for goodness sakes.
Be good.
My lads should be able to take it from here. Valiant's Cape is built to take a beating far worse than this. I worry about our farmlands and mines in Farshire, however. We sent a full detachment to protect our mining operations right before the invasion. They should be able to defend the civilians. General Green's in charge of our villagers there. There's a passage out of the northern wall out of Valiant's Keep. It'll take you straight to them. See what you can do to help them.
Watch your back.
Hello.
Hey, there's a girl in the inn that's asking about you. Her name's Larissa. I don't think she knows you, but she said she needed your help. She sounded really desperate. Not exactly who that is.
Safe travels.
Yeah, and he's this here. That little gnome over there. That's where it starts the whole thing about the curse of flesh. These particular gnomes out here are trying to figure out what happened to them. And this is where we start to find out where some of us came from. So the gnomes find out about the curse of flesh, and then we find out about where humans come from. It's really fascinating shit. And it just confirmed a theory I had back when, because I mean, when I was first playing this, I was like, the humans look kind of weird here, but I don't expect humans to look exactly like all humans at, like, from here. Terran Earth type humans, right? I don't expect every universe's humans to look the same. right? But I thought they were kind of big and blocky and kind of like, almost like taller dwarves in a way. And boy, was I right. I like that when I was like, oh, I just stumbled on that one. Shoot. Midge.
Interesting.
What you got? I told them that's all I remember. Why don't they believe me? I was gathering herbs by the rift. They came from nowhere. Dark wizards with magical beasts. I was surrounded. A huge magical cube appeared above me. It opened up and pulled me inside. I swear it's true. Just as it began to close around me, my rescuers swooped in on backs of drakes. It was amazing. My captors scattered and I was able to escape. I never thank them for saving me. Please, mage, if you see them, pass on my gratitude.
Alright then.
This also ties in with Malagos's Descent into Madness. It's not, it wasn't just Neltharion that went into madness. Also Malagos does, and this is his story.
You need something?
Arthas was once a human prince. I know, I was there. Okay, so the backstory is that she's been an orphan since like the First and Second Orc War, when the orcs were invading Lordaeron. That's pretty much when she became an orphan. So she was a early teenager when Arthas came back as a Death Knight and slew his father and destroyed Lordaeron. That's why she looks the way she does. She managed to survive that by, some priest or paladin pretty much scooping her up and running so that they can make it to the escape boats. So she knows about those. She didn't hear about this part, though. The army he led into Northrend suffered a horrible fate. My brother Thessarion was part of that army. See, she didn't know about this. I mean, it was kept secret. Nobody had known where he had went, except for his expedition and his father, basically. He kept spies on him to find out what the heck he was doing, so.
Have a good one.
Thank you for coming to see me. I didn't know who else to contact.
Safe travels.
I recently received word from William Allerton, a family friend, that my brother enlisted here in Valiant's Keep on the same day he did. Thing is, my brother's been dead for years. I sold everything I owned to come looking for Thessarion, only to be stonewalled by the local bureaucracy. I've even been threatened with arrest if I keep snooping around. I need someone in the good graces of the higher-ups, someone like you. If you can help me, I heard that William's stationed at the Farshire mine.
See you later.
Got it. It's a weird shit going on around here. Best gear, it's awesome.
You need something?
Picture's ready to smack something with a broom. I love it. We're miners, farmers, and craftsmen, not soldiers. But we'll defend our land with our bare fists if we must.
For the Alliance.
You're here to help? You're just in time then.
See you around.
There's scourge everywhere. We've organized the farmers and miners into a militia, but this just won't cut it. The one detachment of troops that Valiant's Keep sent is defending the mine. We haven't heard from them in days. If you really wish to help us, why don't you go into the mine and see what's going on? Maybe we can get them to send us some reinforcements. So we're back again. Like, okay, so in vanilla we had a problem with we didn't have enough guards, and that was Onyxia in disguise causing havoc in the human areas. So we're still feeling the repercussions of that. Not to mention that we basically threw some giant armies into Outland just to make sure that the Burning Crusade does not come through and start their war again. We don't need the Legion back. So pretty much that whole expansion was just making sure they didn't come back yet. They're still working on it, but we're trying to stop this particular plan that they're working on. So we lost more people. Now, while they're still building up the armies, after everything else that's gone on, we don't have enough people to go out on this mission because we found out that Arthas has woken up now and he's starting his battle where he wants to continue on with his scourge domination of the planet. So now we're sent up here to stop him. But we still don't have the manpower. So somebody like me, who's been on many campaigns and has made a name for herself, you know, helping with Azeroth and Stormwind's problem, and then we volunteered to go out to Outland and stop the Legion there. We got a name for ourselves. We are pretty much an army of our own. So they're very happy to see us because they know we're like a one-person army at this point. As I nearly knock over my soda.
Have a good
But
one.
all right. The military, what military? Let's see. Yeah.
It's too far away.
So you can see it's not good, and here we go again. Your stomach feels uneasy as you approach the grate. The smell is nearly unbearable. She's going to remember this. She's going to know what this is, because as a kid, she remembers what this was, because she was in the Lordaeron area. See? The sacks of grain emanate the foul stench you come to associate with the plague. This probably explains what happened to the footmen defending the mine. You best bring word back to Gerald Green. So, yet again, we've got poisoned grain. Oh, right. I got other things to find too. Not just that. It's exactly the same plague that was let loose at Stratho, Anderhall. Killed the soldiers, made them undead. They are now scourged.
I can't trust that yet.
The corpse matches the description that Larissa gave you of William Allerton. Oddly enough, there are no bite or claw marks on him. William's neck has been cut by a sharp object. Killed. Further inspection reveals a single clue to bring to Larissa, an enlistment card bearing the name of William Allerton.
Can I help you? Be careful.
Poor lads. They never had a chance. This sure sounds like an inside job. Probably a cult of the damned infiltrator. Curse those madmen.
Have a good one.
Well, with the last of our military in Farshire dead or worse, we can do but one thing. Fight these scourge ourselves. We have deployed militia in what remains of Farshire. Without your help, they've but little hope of winning. Go and lend them a hand. Me and the lads will watch this path. We can't let the scourge break through.
For the Alliance.
Hell yeah.
Good day to you.
I'll be damned if these blasted scourge are going to drive us away. Us settlers gave everything up to start new lives in Northrend. You'd better believe we're going to fight tooth and nail.
Safe travels.
I heard what you told Gerald, and I don't like it one bit. The cultists managed to poison the grain in the mines with their foul plague. They could have easily done the same with the grain outside. We don't have time to sort the good grain from the bad. We must act quickly and burn it all. Take this torch and set fire to any sacks of grain you find out there. It would be a tragedy if we survived this attack only to succumb to the plague afterwards.
See you around.
That would be horrible.
How are you?
Scourge are everywhere. This is a nightmare.
See you around.
I was in charge of the harvest columns. An important job until the scourge destroyed most of our farmlands. I have an idea that would make the golems useful again, however. I think I can rewire the harvest collectors so they'll give us a hand fighting the scourge. I'm not an expert at this just yet, so I'm going to need my manual. The problem is I left it at the workshop, which happens to be in that burning building next to the mine. Think you can go salvage it?
Have a good one.
Gotcha, boys. Yeah, get me more of that frost wave. do you have nothing? Rude. Oops, that's not fine. Oh, that one. Okay. Somehow I missed that. Yuck. There it is. Where's the gate open? Why would you want to do that for? They took care of the livestock, didn't they?
That's still recharging. Left for. Sample 50 different kinds of Azeroth's delectable dishes. I don't know if like it is actually a delicious taste trait. I am not that I am not that devoted to my mushrooms, but you know. You know.
Oh, I am done. Okay. Oh. I didn't think I destroyed enough scourge yet. Oh well. My bad. Yep.
How are you? See you later.
Thank you. I would hate to see survivors of the attack on Farshire stumble upon plague grain. Me too. That would be terrible. Wow. Oh, that's an amazing ring. Let's take the ring.
Have a good one.
Greetings. See you later.
You've communicated with the Scourge in the only violent language they understand. Violence and death. Unfortunately, they just keep coming. What we got? Guess those.
See you around.
The Scourge just keeps coming, but we can't give up. Listen, inside that mine, there's a cart. The last of the ore the Alliance is going to see on this side of the continent for a long time. The problem is, the cart release is locked. When the military went in there, Captain Jacobs commandeered all the important equipment, including the car release key. What a jackass. The plague that affected the soldiers in the mine must also have affected Jacobs. Get the key from him and salvage the ore. What a
Be
dipshit.
careful. You need something? See you later.
To get my book back.
See you around.
Excellent. The information I need should be in here.
Have a good one.
Okay, I've got it. The rewiring is a little complicated, but nothing a clever mage like you can't handle. Take my tools and put some of the harvest collectors out of commission. Once they're down, use the tools to plug all the red wires into the blue sockets. That'll make them go into self-defense mode. Hurry, before long there won't be anything left to save.
See you later.
Got it? La-da-dee. Look at them go. Go get him. There we go. what we need to loosen. Grab the keys, bud. Fucking genius. There it goes. Bye-bye.
Hey there. For the Alliance.
Thank you. This ore will be of a vital importance to the Alliance in the times to come. I'd like to think we've made a difference today.
Be careful.
That's it then. With the last of the ore you salvaged, we now have enough to send to Valiant's Keep. If Farshire is wiped off the face of Azeroth, then at least let us be remembered as the first ones to defend our land and the last ones to give up. Take this ore to Hilda Stoneforge. She is a good friend of mine. Tell her to make some good weapons. I was talking to this guy. Dang it.
What can I do for you?
Take this ore to Hilda Stoneforge. She is a good friend of mine. Tell her to make some good weapons with this ore. We'll need plenty of them when the days to come.
See you around.
Hey there. Safe travels.
Nice job. I finally feel useful again. That's saying something.
See you later.
Oh, stop. That's healing potion. I need.
Great to meet ya.
You have that.
Off with ya.
Or from Farshire. We weren't scheduled for a shipment just yet. Something wrong?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Farshire is overrun, and all that Gerald can think of is to get me my ore shipment? I swear that man has much heart as any of our soldiers on the front lines. We cannot let these civilians lose their lands that they're willing to fight for them. We might not have the troops to spare, but we can send them weapons. these are earmarked for new recruits, but I'll be able to cover those with the ore you brought me. Send word to Gerald that weapons are on the way.
Watch your back.
Hey there. See you later.
Hilda's sending up weapons? That's excellent news. I was about ready to tell the lads to pack things up.
Have a good one.
Farshire has a fighting chance now. That's all we could have asked for, and you've made it possible. All we need now is a rallying point. I'll have my men deliver the weapons to our town hall. Go and ring the tower hall bell so any survivors know to rally there. It's time to show the Scourge what we're made of.
See you around.
To the town hall, everyone. We brought you weapons. Arm yourselves and beat the Scourge back. There were 4 whacks. I should have taken 3, but... oh well. Okay. Missed that.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Thanks once again for aiding us. The people of Farshire will always remember you.
Be careful.
Right.
Hello. See you later.
You spoke to William?
Safe travels.
Do you think William's death was a random killing by the Scourge? Things sure seem fishy. Something's up. We must find the Sarian.
See you around.
Just goddamn. Why didn't you make him replace that? Poor Mr. Allerton might yet help us find my brother. She unveils a voluminous book, not unlike an Army recruitment ledger. I borrowed it, okay? Let's see. Does that enlistment card have a date? William saw Thessarian at the enlistment line. Their entries must be near each other. Here it is. He was assigned to Unit S. All the other military units are named after Alliance towns. Who's in the unit? Where are they deployed? We need rumors. See if the innkeepers heard anything.
Have a good one.
Hello.
Get you anything. My selection is a little limited, but that's to be expected, all things considered.
Have a good one.
Can't say I can help you, friend, but I know someone who can.
See you around.
The military was all that old man Colburn had. After he retired, he still clung to it like a lifeline. He knows the name of every general, unit, brigade, detachment, you name it. He's the man you need. Problem is, his mind is scarred. He won't talk to anyone unless he gets his Kultiris wine. Takes him back to the times he was a Marine. He's going to be savagely racist. Takes a... Okay. I haven't received a shipment in months. The last merchant ship out of Kultiris sunk northeast of here. See if you can salvage a bottle to bring Colburn. My God.
Safe travels.
That's really out of your way to get some booze to pry somebody to talk. Jeez. Where is that? Somewhere this way. See, this is what gets me this expansion. We are up north. I mean, we are north. We are north. All the way up here where it's up, what? Freeze a goal. They expect you to go skinny dipping. Absolutely rude. Do you know how cold this water would be? Hypothermia in 5 seconds. Go swimming and get some wine to pry this guy's mouth loose. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's sharks. All right.
Hello. See you around.
The old man looks up at you with a blank look on his face. For him, the wine.
See you later.
Not too bitter, not too dry. It's just like the old days with the lads at the barracks.
Have a good one.
Unit S. Unit S. Doesn't make any sense. It ought to be named after a town. Darkshire was sent to Dragonblight. The Goldshire boys were sent to the fjord. Where did I hear? Oh yes, the deserter. There's a turntail in the barracks prison. Got thrown in not too long ago. Kept saying that S stood for suicide. Look for the deserter. He might have some information for you.
Safe travels.
Sounds like that's a contingent of soldiers that knew they were just going to be sent out as fodder.
Good day to you.
Dying for one's country is a soldier's duty. But if calling this war folly is treason, then I'm a traitor.
See you around.
What do you want? I have enough problems as it is.
Safe travels.
Listen, no offense, but the operation they put the Saurian in charge of was pure suicide. A handful of our men were to launch an attack on the biggest scourge presence in the area. Call me crazy, but storming a scourge ziggurat outside a plagued Nerubian city with a dozen men ain't my idea of fun. If you're still interested in finding Thessarian, we were supposed to arrange for passage east with a Tuskar by the name of Ataika and Kaskala in the northeast. Good luck with your fool's errand.
Have a good one.
So that's going to take us out of our way too, so. We will be hitting all of this. A lot of story to cover. We're only 15% through the whole thing in this general area, so I mean, we are just started. A lot of story. To talk to her, do I? No? Okay. So, we go to Itaka. Or Karuk. This is a shorter one. So. Oh, you know what? I really need to empty my pockets. Go over here. I mean, I still have room, but I would like to have it a little more empty. It's a personal preference. Let's see, who can I talk to? Yeah.
Well met.
No, I can't.
Safe
Never mind.
travels.
We are bare bones around here, aren't we? You're just a trainer, aren't you?
Talk to me. Be good.
I don't know much about that, sir. Just go back to innkeeper. It says he was extracted. Jeez. I think it's barracks or something. I don't think they ever finished that.
How are you?
Alright, what do I got? Is it this enchant? Meant to put it up there. Ground gear. Oh my god! Okay, look at this here. Ground gear. Nobody cares. This is a Family Guy reference. Yeah, I don't know. Grounds my gears. Oh my god, Meg. Nobody cares. Oh my god. It's a Family Guy reference. That's great. I love it. That's hilarious. God, I got a lot of food items. That's it. I'm sure I'll never find this when I need it. That's just how it works.
See you later.
Alright. Now let's head out. I love these guys so much. I am sworn by Tuscar law to avenge my kin. These murderers burned Pal Ea to the ground. You come to my aid? Thank you. They call themselves the Kvaldir. My people have legends about them. I call them the Tukharik, Walkers of the Fog. My village was destroyed by these giant mist men. Everyone I knew was slain, including my father, Irut. By Tuscar law, I must seek retribution against those who shed my kin's blood. I am but a fisherman, and I have not yet passed the test of manhood. I cannot stand toe-to-toe with the vile Kvaldir. If you were to carry out my blood duty for me, I will be in great debt to you. I see here in the distance. There's once an elven city here. Oh, that is elven. We don't know what city that is. Don't be impressed with all the Jason Momoas out here. It's fine. But there's a secret about these particular undead ghosts, basically. Basically, we're fighting ghosts, really. Because we are in the mist, we are kind of in between two different planes. These are the ghosts of... I forgot what the race is called. Give me 1 second. Find it. Because I know it. It's like right there, but... Let's see. Spell. That's not what I want. There we go. Oh, man. Do, 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 do. Man. Right, cool. There we go. Okay, so Reichel are creations of the Titans to help with maintaining the machines and maintaining Azeroth. These guys are the ghosts of them. In Shadowlands lore, they're the ones taken by Helya, who was also a Titan construct. There's a whole big, huge lore story about that one. And you get to find that one out in Legion. But for now, this is all we have to go by. But this is fascinating. I just love seeing that there's a whole half-sunken night elf city out here, and we have absolutely no idea what this is. They call it Riplash Ruins, but that's only because there's Naga there, of course. It's part of the area that was conquered by the Night Elves when they overthrew most of the troll nations. Most of this area here was just troll nations. This is all they had left for the Cataclysm. But we really have no idea what city that is. And I really wish they would tell us. I would love to know. There's not anything else around here. Jeez. See, there's some Naga over there. Naga! Wherever there are Night Elf ruins, there are going to be Naga. Why? Because Naga used to be Night Elves. Oh, I already got enough longshoremen. Or longshoremen. Longboatsmen. There's a difference. There's a big difference there. Oops. I didn't say I'm in combat. I am not. I mean, I am now. done my people a great favor. I must ask one more thing of you, however. What do we got? Spell power. I'm gonna go with spell power. My own father was slain by the leader of this raiding party, Gamel the Cruel. He has made his abode inside a cave on the beach. You've dealt with his men already. Finish what you've started. Avenge my father, and I will share with you what little I still have. You did it. The spirits of the slain Tuskar can now rest in peace. Their deaths have been avenged. Chair. Fallen of Palea will not rest, son. Find the Naga priestess. Okay. There is someone who might shed light on this mystery, human. It is rumored that the Kvaldir have kept a Naga priestess alive at the temple on the west side of the shore. She will no doubt have great reasons to resent her uninvited Kvaldir guests. Perhaps my father is expecting her to cooperate with you in some way. Vija. Shrine of Scales. Yeah, that's all. It's all been renamed. You know, to be more Naga-like, but it's like, I want to know what this area used to be. Got it captured. Not for now.
That spell isn't ready
Let's see, we still have statues of... Wow. Well, that's not fun. We still have the statues of Ashara as a Naga. I don't know. I mean, I have a guess of what they changed, why they changed the story and what it changed into, but I have yet to get any confirmation if I'm right or not. I don't know. Okay, she says Riplash will never return to its former glory, but these bode-riding scum will pay for their deeds, I swear it. Come to mock me? 500 years ago, Ashara imprisoned a being named Leveroth in the waters below. Now these barbarians seek to undo our queen's work. They took over our city and began to sacrifice my brethren to awaken him. When they ran out of Naga, they began to take Tuskar. Their spirits will know no peace. I will help you, for it will go a long way towards quelling my vengeance. Their captain, Ragnar, dwells deep inside northeastern Riplash. He has in his possession a golden trident. Bring it to me. Trident of Nazjan. Okay, so maybe this place is called Nazjan. I mean, it's as good a guess as anything. Where do I need to go? There. See? We gotta deal with the water. It'll be cold. Freeze to death out there. What is the other exclamation point? Must be the continuation of a quest, I don't know. I mean, here's a massive temple over here. Steer our way over there. This is like the perfect music for like old ruins of Night Elf's civilization, you know? Another statue of Ashara in there. Exactly, every other temple that there is Night Elf culture. Except that these, they usually put up a statue of Ashara in her Naga form. There, of course not. Almost there. Okay, how the hell do I get up there? Here. Hopefully this will do it. Because I didn't nail my landing. There we go. Told ya! Just gotta nail my landing. There you are. I also need to have some money though.
I can't cast that yet.
Whoop. Boop. Not for you. Items spin like a top. An angry little green top. There we go. I would, what I wouldn't get to see like this kind of stuff like recreated, as to see how everything once looked before. It's freaking amazing. Did I now? Imagine night elves living out in the cold like this. always so cold in some areas? It was kind of temperate. I don't know. Maybe when the sundering happened, maybe Northrend kind of pulled up way more north, so that's how it got cold. I don't know. Because it doesn't really say too much about, you know, when they established Wormrest Temple, whether it, at that time, that was way before the sundering. I don't recall them saying if it was cold there or not. Just later they mentioned that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I'll look it up and see if there was a temperature change that happened in Northrend or not. Because I could easily say from that explosion that it just... Why is that moving? Oh, I see. There's Franz moving. I see. Excuse the hell out of you.
Charging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Have the trident. Yes, we will slay the Valdir beasts. I will show these brutes to never cross a priestess of the scale. Raj Nasjan was the emperor of Riplash when... Okay, so it's not a night elf name. It's a Naga name. So I don't... a lot of things got renamed after they turned to Naga form. So I don't know if it's because it's just easier in their dialect or whatever it is. I don't know. Let's see. Let's start again. Raj Nasjan was the emperor of Riplash when Leveroth was imprisoned. Ashara herself blessed his trident so it would slay the beast should it ever escape. Now you wield it, human. As much as it disgusts me, I will have my revenge on these barbaric giant men. Take the trident to the depths beneath Riplash. You'll find Leveroth below an iceberg closest to northern Riplash. Drive the trident into his flesh and slay him. Return to whoever sent you when you're done. I wish to see no more of you. Alright, I should... Every time she does that, I should have some kind of boon for water, but I'm not getting one. Right. To get the Cabal here. Is there another one already? Hang on. No. So whoever this poor sap was. Oh. It's 71. Offered once you kill the Riplash Myrmidon. attacking the prisoner. Huh. Okay. All the way back. No boons. Just go. Hmm. I can't help but think that's where they got some of that name from. What can I say? Oh, look at you and your cold flying. Yeah, yeah. Eventually get that. I gotta get a lot more money. It's expensive. No, but Tagato just for me. I gotta get cold flying. There he is. You bastards. Alright, hang on. I'm not gonna choke to death while I wait for this thing to respawn. Ah. Neat. And now we wait. What are you shining for? What? See, I missed it when it was like this, so then at least you could see what you don't have yet. And if you like it, you can like overlay it and you can find out where you can get it from. They don't have this anymore. They can't keep track of how much stuff they had. There we go.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Ah! Ew. Alright. My god, are we gonna hit 79 tonight? It'd be hilarious. My people's spirits can rest in peace. You've helped me honor my father. Perhaps I will one day be as strong as you are. Great. Not really an improvement at all, so. Put it aside. We're trying to see what we should tackle next. Get involved in too much of a plot story right now because I've only got a little bit of time left. And I am getting sleepy, I'll tell you that.
What can I do for you?
First.
See you around. Good day to you.
Yeah, not too much, so disenchanting.
See you later.
Nice. Whoops, I didn't need that.
Greetings.
Mechanomes! First time, right here! And we won't revisit it until Battle for Azeroth. Isn't that great? Oh, good. You're Ristada, right? I need your help up north at Fizzcrank Airstrip like yesterday. The Magnetar, the Scourge, the pumping station. It's madness, I tell you. Madness. You've got to head up there and talk to Old Man Full Throttle ASAP.
Alrighty then.
Can I get it right with you? No? So you'd have to run there. I thought he gave a ride there.
Greetings.
Yeah, that's no help.
Light bless you.
Okay. So, not too much choice. Just head to someplace that has question mark. That's where the story will take us. Arthas Shrine. Yeah, I did that one. So... I tend to think it's just stuck on my map for some reason. It's a pain. Oops. Right into the "you are here" sign. So this is a real funny one. So a bunch of druids are pretty sick and tired of Nestingwary and his great hunting expeditions. As you can see, there's a statue of him burning an effigy here. They are here to stop any hunters and poachers that are hunting the wildlife out here, especially in the name of Nestingwary. This says here, watch it, Hemet Nestingwary, enemy of nature. Wonderful profile. I know you can't really see it with my head in the way. Artist's rendition of the Extinctionator in his natural habitat, the burning hellfire of the underworld. Last wildlife holocaust location, the Grand and Outland. Also known as the Great Game Hunter, the Butcher of Badlands, the Stranglethorn Ripper, Old Man Death, Hemet, Nessie, Old Dirty D, Father of the Bounty, and the Extinctionator. Oh my god! They seriously have a problem with him. I thought these quests were hilarious.
Greetings.
Oh no! Bliss got woke! Can we get to the hunters? How will we ever get meat at the table? Go to a supermarket. No! Chemicals and hormones and everything. I gotta make fun of some things. I have to. Because life is too serious. Oh god. Alright. Archdruid Lothorius. Is your cause righteous and your heart true? If so, you are welcome here, among the druids for the ethical and humane treatment of animals. So long as you do not veer down the dark path of depravity, and harm the animals that have allowed us to coexist within their world, Death will consider you an ally.
Till next we meet.
The demon has many names, and each name has held a special meaning at one time or another.
While the details were sometimes insignificant, the end result was always the same: death. But it is now nearly 50 years after it all began that the details will find the devil and lead to his downfall. This time we have him. There will be no escape for Nestingwary. Northrend will be the battleground for our war. The hunter will become the hunted. Yeah, we see him retire in Dragonflight. I mean, come on. And then he becomes a conservationist. I mean, come on. This is beautiful. Ears of our enemies. Whether they be treasure seekers or bloodthirsty hunters of the wastes, any being that supports Nestingwary and dares to strike at our beloved wildlife shall be considered an enemy of Vendetta. Should you slay these filthy Nestingwary sympathizers, bring me proof of their demise, and you shall be rewarded with a blessing from the druids of Vendetta. It's not a bad buff, I must say, but still. They're all brutal.
Goddess, watch over you.
They're majestic beasts, aren't they? He points towards the mammoths of the northern tundra. He says, with each passing day their numbers diminish. Demons that call themselves hunters slay the beasts for sport and riches. His face contorts with anger and he says, it's the whimpers that drive me to madness. You can hear them, carried by the wind. The mammoth calves, trapped in the hunter's vile traps, call out to us. Take this hammer and smash those traps. Free the calves.
Good luck, friend.
See, I'm all behind that. I mean, what the babies do to you.
Traveler?
To the west of us, you'll find Lake Kumuya. Like Kumbaya, but not really. It is, as far as we know, the only freshwater giant clam habitat in the world. Of course, Nestingwary's lackeys are now using the lake as a giant pearl farm. They must be stopped. A lesson must be taught to those that would think to endanger an entire species. Go to Lake Kumuya and locate the loot-crazed divers. Slay them until the water runs red. Return to me when a proper example has been made. Yikes.
Be careful.
Oh, seriously. Come here. West of here, on the high bluffs above Lake Kumuya, roams a despicable being known as Nidar. The self-proclaimed Lord of Rhinos hunts the wastes for the injured or young. Rhinos unable to defend themselves against his cowardly attacks. See, now that I have a problem with. To add insult to injury, Nidar has raised a rhino of his own to become his mount and bodyguard. It is a rare thing that Vendetta would ever call for the death of an animal, but Nidar's tainted rhino must be disposed of. Kill them both and return to me. His companion lunch. He named his rhino lunchbox, for God's sake. Crazy. Okay, so what happens here is that while you're fighting there, you might accidentally nick an animal. Now I can... Do I even have that ability yet? I was going to say, if I can turn invisible, then it's not a big deal. But I can turn invisible and they can run away. If I have to kill a creature, I get stained red. If I'm stained red, any one of these guys in Vendetta will try to kill me. So it won't be just the hunters going after me. It'll be these guys. You can either let it run off, which takes about 5 minutes, or find a body of water and it will quote-unquote wash it off of you. We can do a couple of these. Sorry for that one. There's a hunter. See?
That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
Get this. This poor little harp seal symbol here. You recently killed an animal in the Borean Tundra. Stay away from the druids vendetta until the blood dries up, or find something to wash the blood off you. Oh, it's 3 minutes.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
Wow, he actually had 2 ears. Damn. That's rare. Anyway. Which really becomes a pain in the ass. Like, if you're trying to find the chilled meat so that you can go level your cooking, and you get constantly covered red. See, I only have 1 ear. One guy had no ears. I don't know. Just 50 more hooves and I'll have the new gun. God, that sounds like some of the hunting that they got now. That grind.
That's still recharging.
Oh, might as well go in for the pound.
I can't cast that yet.
At least it doesn't renew. At least that. Oh. Still got 1 more day of work. At least I'm at home to do it. Ooh, he had 2 ears. Damn. Parrot, I don't caribou the color. Ooh, and they're just sitting out there ready for the picking. Hang on. What am I doing here in here? Well, I got 1 more ear. At least that. Good. I'm gonna laugh if we actually make another level. I think we are. Before I logged off. Oh my god, we're almost there. What easy pickings! Love it!
I am honored. Goddess, watch over you.
Ears will do quite nicely.
Elune, light your path.
These will hang around my neck. Let them hear our message, and let these ears be vessels that carry our truths. Oh, you've lost your mind, dude. Bam! 79. Look at that. Hell yeah. Ain't that something? We got another level. We are almost max level. We just started here. One unspent point. All right. We did good. Set her back. Actually, we don't even have to worry about rested XP. We got quite a bit here. I mean, it's kind of scrolled off, so I think we're okay on rested XP. We can cut it there. All right. So, yeah, we started Lich King. Got off to a great start. Doing the anti-Nestingwary stories right now. There's a lot of stories just in this opening area alone. So, I'll tell you, this area is like rich with stories. This is when they kind of got their act together about storytelling and how to make it flow from one area to another. They really worked at tying this together with Warcraft 3 so that there's some kind of conclusion to that. And for most people, they say this is like the best expansion pack outside of Legion. You know, pre-Kata, this was the best expansion. I know there's so many more after Cataclysm came out, but still, a lot of people laud this one as being the best of Warcraft. Probably because it ties in with a story that everybody really enjoyed, was the fall of Arthas. So, yeah, this is like basically his conclusion, really. But okay, we got that started, and we will pick that up tomorrow. Into the ads. Here we go. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider a follow and hitting that notification button. We are on Thursday through Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. Pacific, where we are usually playing Warcraft. Right now we're taking a break on War Within until more main story pops up and I can get something recorded so that I can put that up on our YouTube channel. Sundays are story time, which we are currently reading, or The Scaleborn, which also ties into this, also with Dragonflight. Now, Twitch has the wonderful little habit of not notifying people when I come live, or say something comes up if I'm going to be offline, if I'm sick, if I'm late, or anything like that. We have a Discord channel. Link below, exclamation Discord. Also, that will get you an invite into our Discord, where I normally post of anything is going on. We also have other channels in there so that we can talk some nerd stuff. It's your best bet for finding out anything that's going on. We do have Facebook, but Facebook's not usually where I'm at. It's going to be a Discord that basically gets to everybody. The YouTube channel is also down in the description, or you could do exclamation YouTube, where we have some of the VODs up from Twitch. We are going to have more videos coming up whenever I get them together. We got planned Warcraft story, lore, retcon series, the Overthinking series, book reviews, whatever my nerdy brain comes up with something, it'll be put there. The algorithm is a hungry little critter. More eyes on me when I'm live helps the algorithm, so that maybe, just maybe, I might be able to turn this around and make it something a little bit bigger, make the community much bigger. So anyone who likes like Warcraft lore or Warcraft playing, somebody who likes to go through the old stuff, maybe play some other video games, maybe they want to listen to a book or two, because there's a lot of Warcraft books out there, and it's hard to keep up with all that stuff, and especially since there's a lot of stuff that does pertain to the game itself in the books, but either you don't have the time, or reading just isn't your thing. It's a thing. I'm here to help out with that. So anybody who you think would be interested in stuff like that, let them know and come over here. Chat a while. Ask me questions. Chat about anything. You can stun lock me about what I think about Shadowlands again. It seems to happen every single stream. Not this stream, but about almost every stream, we end up having like some kind of stun lock, either on certain writers, who he is, or something about Shadowlands, or something about the retcons that drive me absolutely bonkers. I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I was thinking of rating somebody, but I'm just way too tired to keep up with anything. All right, we're gonna call it quits here. Thank you for joining me. We will see you Friday night at 9 p.m. We pick up Wrath of the Lich King. Take care. We'll see you then. Good night.